Hello, Richard Payne from Unbreakable to Slow Burn. I think what's been missing for me with my audience, with you guys out there in YouTube land, I'm one of the few people in the world that really discusses mental toughness. Now, the reason why I wrote the book, most people won't share things, won't measure their mental toughness, what's missing for them, their voids. A lot of people actually don't know what it is. We don't discuss it with our partners, our team, and ourselves. We don't discuss that. We don't know what we learnt and didn't learn about mental toughness. We don't know what the event was, the situation was, to be mentally tough or not to be mentally tough. The only few people in the world are generally mentally tough. But I'm writing this book for you, for people who are not. This is your beginning. Now, I'm Richard Payne. I'm a mental toughness strategist, You don't need a coach. You don't need a psychologist. You need a strategy. But a strategy can only start with what's happening right now in your life, your now. I can help you with this strategy at boardroom level, on stage, life itself, in your workforce. Everyone needs a strategy. It's probably the thing that's missing in your life is your strategy. I can help with that. We've all measured something: football scores, fitness, calories, how fast we run, our money, our fuel. We measure a lot of important things, but we don't measure mental toughness. I wonder why. I wonder why don't we do it? I'm not aware of it. My job is to make you aware of it. Just shuffling my papers here. What I've been able to do to help you, to help everyone, and someone you know, is a framework for mental toughness. If you have a brother, an uncle, a father, a grandfather, a daughter, granddaughter, someone that needs some self-inspection or help with something without going to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but just this index, this mental toughness index, starts to open up what's going on for you. A real discussion. A lot of people will drink till 3 a.m, talk, go for a run, solve problems, but they haven't done an index on themselves, measured them where they are. So the things I measure in my book is resilience, emotional control, focus, discipline, endurance, adaptability, and confidence. You've got to score these, you've got to rate yourself. You might be pretty good autocorrect if you see them, you go, okay, I think I could do that. But to share the score with someone else, to help each other with your mental toughness, you could make a pack how to do things better. But if you don't understand your score, you won't be able to help each other. Okay. When I swam the English Channel at 55, I'm 71 now, I knew I was going to do it. At that stage, I was wanting 4 million people to swim the English Channel. Less than 2,000 people in the world, and I'm a non-swimmer. Now, it might sound a bit cocky and arrogant, but I knew I was going to swim because I had a strategy for success. One, I didn't know how to swim. I had to have swimming lessons. And my coach, a world champion at coaching people across endurance events around the world, I'm 53, learning how to swim, and I'm going to swim the English Channel. Yes, there was training, techniques and all that, and getting fit, critical. But that was in the pool with the coach. What I did is went and did some other things to help this, my mental toughness. Yeah, it was physically based, but I had to do it via here. I did 3 things amazing. I had to handle why people failed. And they were good people training like I did, but they didn't do the mental work. If I'm one of 2,000 people, that was 2010, and someone's swam the English Channel 1896. 2,000 people in 100 years? Wow. Why did so many people fail? Because they did not work on their unbreakable slow burn, their mental toughness. They didn't have a strategy. I did. I researched why people failed, and I created an index around that. I looked at all the reasons why people failed. Now, the stuff they failed, which I was not good at either. If I was going to do it, if I was going to get tougher about something in life, as a family, as a dad, as a businessman, I had to start building strategy. A strategy. I started sharing my weakness with other swimmers and other people and other businessmen. And what happened? Strategy came out. I had weaknesses. No problem with weaknesses. But you're going to design this. You're going to design your strategy. Buy the book. Fill those 7 items out. Resilience, emotional control, focus, discipline, endurance, adaptability, and confidence. You're going to start writing yourself, sharing it with others. So buy the book for yourself and someone else to help you. Look forward to seeing you next week, talking more about why we should be helping each other via Unbreakable the Slow Burn. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care.